My name is Sarah Alfaro. I'm the Children's Service Coordinator for Fulton Public Library. And through the month of April, we're teaming up with CNY Community Arts Center to celebrate National Poetry Month. Every Wednesday, we'll be posting videos of some of our favorite poetry. So don't forget to check out CNY Community Arts Center's Facebook page to see what they're doing the rest of the week. My poem for this week is a very special poem. It's a fractured fairy tale retold by Roald Dahl, and it's The Three Little Pigs. The animal I really dig above all others is the pig. Pigs are noble, pigs are clever, pigs are courteous. However, now and then, to break this rule, one meets a pig who is a fool. What, for example, would you say if strolling through the woods one day, right there in front of you you saw a pig who'd built his house of straw? The wolf, who saw it, licked his lips and said, "That pig has had his chips. Little pig, let me come in." "No, no, by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The little pig began to pray, but Wolfie blew his house away. He shouted, "Bacon, pork, and ham! Oh, what a lucky wolf I am!" And though he ate the pig quite fast, he carefully kept the tail till last. Wolf wandered on, a trifle bloated. Surprise, surprise, for soon he noted another little house for pigs, and this one had been built of twigs. Little pig, let me come in." "No, no, by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf said, "Okay, here we go." Then he began to blow and blow. The little pig began to squeal. He cried, "Oh, wolf, you've had one meal. Why can't we talk and make a deal?" The wolf replied, "Not on your Nelly," and soon the pig was in his belly. "Two juicy little pigs," Wolf cried, "but still I'm not quite satisfied. I know how full my tummy's bulging, but oh, how I adore indulging." So creeping quietly as a mouse, the wolf approached another house, a house which also had inside a little piggy trying to hide. "You'll not get me," the piggy cried. "I'll blow you down," the wolf replied. "You'll need," Pig said, "a lot of puff, and I don't think you've got enough." The wolf huffed and puffed and blew. The house stayed up as good as new. "If you can't, I can't blow it down," Wolf said. "I'll have to blow it up instead. I'll come back in the dead of night. I'll blow it up with dynamite." Pig cried, "You brute, I might have known." Then picking up the telephone, he dialed as quickly as he could the number of Red Riding Hood. "Hello," she said. "Who's speaking? Who?" "Oh, hello, Piggy. How do you do?" Pig cried, "I need your help, Miss Hood. Oh, help me, please. Do you think you could?" "I'll try, of course," Miss Hood replied. "What's on your mind?" "A wolf," Pig cried. "I know you've dealt with wolves before, and now I've got one at my door." "My darling Pig," she said, "my sweet, that's something really up my street. I've just begun to wash my hair, but when it's dry, I'll be right there." A short while later, through the wood came striding brave Miss Riding Hood. The wolf stood there, his eyes ablaze and yellowish like mayonnaise. His teeth were sharp, his gums were raw, and spit was running from his jaw. Once more the maiden's eyelid flickers. She draws the pistol from her knickers. Once more she hits the vital spot and kills him with a single shot. Pig, peeping through the window, stood and yelled, "Well done, Miss Riding Hood." Ah, Piglet, you must never trust young ladies from the upper crust. For now Miss Riding Hood, one notes, not only has two wolfskin coats, but when she goes from place to place, she has a pigskin traveling case.
Hello, my name is Caroline Chatterton from the Fulton Public Library, and we are going to continue our celebration of National Poetry Month. And this week I'm going to be reading out of a book that I got from our library called The Oxford Illustrated Book of American Children's Poems. The first one I'm going to read is an anonymous Native American poem, and I just want to show you the illustrations because they're very, very beautiful. This poem's called She Will Gather Roses. This little girl, only born to gather wild roses, only born to shake the wild rice loose with her little fingers, only to collect the sap of young hemlocks in spring. This woman, child, was only born to pick strawberries, fill baskets with blueberries, soapberries, elderberries. This little girl was only born to gather wild roses. I'm going to read a second one because that one was pretty short. And this one is by one of my favorite authors. Her name is Edna St. Vincent Millay. And this one is just so fun to read. It's called Counting Out Rhyme. Silver bark of beech and sallow, bark of yellow birch and yellow twig of willow. Stripe of green in moosewood maple, color seen in leaf of apple, bark of popple. Wood of popple pale as moonbeam, wood of oak for yoke and barnbeam, wood of hornbeam. Silver bark of beech and hollow, stem of elder tall and yellow, twig of willow. How fun and beautiful was that one? And here's the beautiful artwork on this page as well. So that's all we have for you this week. Tune in next week for more librarian favorite poetry from the Fulton Public Library, and don't forget to check out the CNY Community Arts Center. Bye!